Alright. Welcome to RC Crawlers. This is Sean. How y'all doing today? Alright, today I'm going to show you how to hook up LED strip lights to the bottom of your WPL or any RC vehicle of your choice. Alright. What I did is I gathered up some old parts just laying around the house. On and off switch. I don't remember what it went to. Popcorn maker. I have no idea. I kept it for some reason. 9-volt connector, and you're going to need a 9-volt, of course, and 3M double-sided. Small sizes of zip ties. Was going to use duct tape, but duct tape doesn't necessarily work for this. You're going to need 2 wires, approximately maybe 2 inches long. The connector for the LED source, and the LED light itself. Now, I use this in my old car, and I kept it. And I thought it was pretty cool. It has different colors: green, red, blue, yellow, purple, and I think the last time I had it on set was green, so today it's going to be green. Okay, I already went ahead and pre-drilled the hole for the back and for the bottom as well. Save some time. I don't know if you can see it, but right up here I have all my tape. And for the bed, to cover it all, cardboard, black tape, right on the bed of it. And then it would look like a little bit like this. So we can't really see in there, which is great. If you guys have any advice or, I don't know, suggestions on how to make it better than a piece of cardboard, that'd be great. Alright, so let's get started. First thing you want to do, grab your connector. Or your on and off switch. Sorry about that. Alright, you got that. Now you're going to want to take your 9-volt connector piece. And I already know which one is positive, which one is negative, because there's a white line on that one. And that means that I chose that one to be my positive. So I'm going to use it for the red, for the positive. A little bit of elevator music. And the negative. Here we go. I want to twist them all up. Now, a lot of people are, why don't you solder it? Well, it's not that I don't know how to solder, it's just I don't want to. Alright. There that is. You can see that good. I know the lighting sucks. I do apologize. Now what you're going to want to do is hook up your connector for the LEDs. Oh, wait, I'm jumping ahead. Those 2-inch wires I was telling you about, that's to extend it a little bit. Make sure the black one goes on the black. Make sure the red one goes on the red. Well, why don't you just connect it right up to the thing? Well, I don't know. I'm a little technical, I guess. Try to make it all work. Alright, here we go. And the negative. Twist them all up. Alright. Then we're going to take our tape that we have. We're just going to take the wire here and bend it in half to make it look a little bit smaller, like that. See how I did that? And wrap it around, nice and firm. There we go. And around. I probably will wind up editing this to save some time and put some subtitles in. I don't know yet. It depends. Same thing on this side. Straighten them out. Fold the wire in half. Well, you can see that. Now it just looks like that. Alright. Same thing with this. There we go. I chose to do it this way because I wanted it to have its own power source, so I'm not draining the power of the WPL. Quicker than what you usually get, about 20, 25 minutes, depending on what you're doing. Crawling, trailing, just driving around. Alright, you should wind up with something like this so far. Switch, connector, wires. Alright, now the connector piece for the LEDs. Remember, that white strip goes on the white strip of this. Let's see if we can get that in there. Now, well, it's positive. So the black and white on the black and white, which is the positive connection. Nice and tight. Bend it. Take your handy dandy tape. Get nice and tight. Now I could have spent a few bucks and got that shrink stuff to go around the wires, but yeah, this is just parts I had laying around. I don't feel like actually spending more than what I have to, and it's relatively cheap. Twist it, bend it, straighten it. Nice connection. Handy dandy tape. Wrap around nice and snug. Here we go. One more time. And there we go. Now, you should have something that looks similar to this, depending on what kind of switch you use. Alright. Then, 9 volt. Bed of your truck. You want to put it in the back part of the tailgate, or the back part of the truck on the bed. And kind of like center in the middle. There we go. Now it ain't going nowhere. It's in there. I was going to use hot glue, but when you change the batteries out, you got to mess with all that. I was like, nah, 3M. Now that that's good, you want to do is a big hole. You want to feed your wires through. Okay? Feed the connector piece through. See how I got that so far? Alright, then you just want to pop it through the hole. Come on now. I made it kind of snug because I didn't want it to jostle around. There we go. And it popped right in. And it looks like that. I can get a better lighting view of it. There we go, kinda. Yeah, so you get the idea, and then on, off. Alright. Now, what you're going to want to do, your connector piece that goes into the LEDs, bottom hole. And it'll all be secured up. Probably with some hot glue, or there we go. Feed it through. And now it's through the bottom of it. Now what you want to do, take your LED strip. There's a little arrow, I don't know if y'all can see it, but there's a little arrow on the connector, and then there's a little arrow on the strip. You want to match that arrow. The arrow on the top, there's an arrow right there. Let me see if I can, there's a little arrow right there on the corner. Then there's a little arrow on the corner of the light itself. Connect that in there. Make sure it's nice and snug. Oh, then we take another piece of our handy dandy black tape to secure the connection. I know it ain't gonna go nowhere, but I like to be safe. Wrap it around one side. And wrap it around the other side. There we go. Awesome. Remember, zip ties. Gotta have zip ties. It's better than duct tape. Alright, give you a quick overview of the WPLB one I'm working with. And I painted the drive shaft on it, both of them. Gas tanks, a little custom job on it. It's got like a red, I don't know if you can see it in there. It's kind of dark. It's got like a red interior. Chain on the front. Painted servo connector here that connects to the servo. I did order the parts. I'm just waiting on the new parts. I want to start from the, how can you say it, from the bottom up. Alright, so now that we're all set with that, turn this bad boy on its side. Leave it like that for a second. Where is my screwdriver? Hey. Alright. Now we know that that's not going to go nowhere. The 9-volt. That's not going to go nowhere. Here's your first zip tie. Yay! You want to zip tie them wires on the inside. I know it's kind of hard to show you here. On the bed, instead of having a bunch of wires just laying around. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to zip tie them. Give you guys a quick look at it when I'm done here in a second. Elevator music. Take our scissor, cut off the excess. There we go. And one more. Excess. Okay, now that that's connected, everything's in the box. Give you guys a top view of how I did it. Alright, let's connect this real quick, make sure everything seems good. Not on all the way. There we go. There's the green lights. Alrighty. Once it's all snugged in, it should be fine. There we go. Now let's attach the slip bed to the truck itself. Let's see if we can camera just a little bit. There we go. But before you tuck it, you want to put it underneath the axle. Okay. Put it in there. Put it underneath the front axle. Oops. Axle. Tuck it in between the back axle, next to the motor, and all the way up to the front axle. Alrighty, got our screwdriver. Make sure that hole's in there. There we go. It'll look better once it's dark. Usually I'm gonna just mainly use it for night driving. So now that that's on there, take cardboard. I folded the corners of it so it's easier to take off. Start with the back. Around here so you can see. Slide it out. Down the tape. Now it just looks like a regular flat truck. Just like so. Okay. Now, okay. Now that you see that it's under there, what we're going to do, here comes the other zip tie parts. I might not need them. There's a stickiness on the back of that. And you definitely don't want to cover your power switch. Alright, there we go. I don't think I'm going to use the other excuse me, zip ties because it's already sticky on the light strip. I'm just stuck right to the frame. Alright, hook up the lights. Close the lid. Show off the main light so you can see. Ooh, and there we go. Voila. Looks pretty decent. I do say so myself. Yeah, it's did that, like I said, out of old parts and stuff I had just laying around. There we go. I think that looks pretty neat. Tell me what you guys think. Like I said, it's no more power source. There's that clicking, and I don't really care for the leaf springs, so I'm gonna have to change them shocks out. But I hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment. You know, any suggestions, any advice. I'm up for the listenings. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and do appreciate the likes and the subscribes if you can. That would mean a great deal. Alright. Well, thank you guys so much. I do appreciate it, and take care, and you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you.